Managing data records through the Dataform window. Now we've already looked at Dataforms in a couple of different respects already. So now let's examine the Dataform window a bit more closely because it's useful for slightly more than simple data entry. Remember, to open your Dataform, click anywhere within the range in your data, such as here. Open the Data menu, select Form. Now your Dataform window opens. Now let's look to the right of the data entry area at the buttons listed here. You've already seen and used the New button in creating a new record for the inventory list that we're working with this particular worksheet. The Delete button below it allows you to remove an existing record or a highlighted individual field. The Restore button, which is grayed out temporarily, permits you to restore your original data to a record in case you've made an incorrect change to a particular field. For example, let's go to an existing record, such as units, and change the figure here to 19 rather than 17. We realize we've made a mistake, but if you'll notice now, the Restore button is no longer grayed out. It is available. And if I click this, it will restore it to the original figure of 17. The Find Previous button lets you move to a previous record in the data series, while Find Next allows you to jump ahead to the next record in the series. Click the Criteria button, and you'll notice that it moves to a blank record in which you can fill in one or more designated criteria options here to use in checking your data. Click the Form button, which appears at the right, and you return to the main Dataform window. Finally, to exit the Dataform, you can click Close. Again, I invite you to use and experiment with the possibility of Dataforms to see if this makes sense for you to use them in your work with Excel. Many will find it simplifies their efforts. Others may not. Also, you'll discover that Dataforms tend to work best in a list environment, such as you see here, rather than in standard entry format that you find with something like a very simple budget. This is because a list allows you to designate particular field labels, such as you see here, which are then adapted as part of the Dataform to make specific correct data entry easier to accomplish. You'll learn more about working with lists soon.